You've released a major cycle in your life, and because of it, you have done this massive return to sender. And it wasn't intentional, but wow. Let's start by taking a deep breath together. In through your nose and out through your mouth. The first message Spirit is giving me is that loyalty is beyond holding on to someone because you love and care for them. You could have loyalty to someone because of how much hate and pain you feel because of that person. If you don't surrender, if you don't forgive, you are grounding and chaining yourself to a loyalty to a repetitive loop, keeping you getting that pain reflected back onto you and into your life. But that's no longer you. You have released, you have forgiven yourself and others because of that. Wow, it's like the floodgate is rushing in. All of this hard work that you have done to release the burdens, trauma, and pains, the loyalty to that karmic cycle. As soon as you released it, you unlocked this major return to sender where you were holding on to others' guilt. Maybe you didn't know it. Now you are free. You are in a new order, a new lifestyle, lighter, freer, tapped into your inner child. This is inner child healing. You taught yourself that survival comes at the cost of pretending to do everything right. And if you make one mistake, you are in danger. And that thought process, that identity followed you into adulthood, creating this loop of you feeling overly guilty for things that you had no control over, that you were still a child, that you didn't have all the tools for, that you did your best for. Even if, because I'm kind of getting both sides of the story. Today, the song Church by Outkast was on replay in my mind. And I usually, when that happens, I receive a download that is similar to it, but I hadn't. So I just let it circle. But wow, this is the message. Being in that guilt was robbing you of life. You were only living partially, robbing yourself of joy, innocence, happiness. Maybe nothing traumatic happened in your childhood, but maybe you were raised under such a strict household that your pleasures were literally penalized, that it took you so long to reclaim the simple joys of life. And because of all of that, you could have found yourself in a relationship or multiple that kept you in that cycle of feeling guilty every time you choose yourself. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake, taking a detour, trying something new with pleasure, with experiencing life fully. But when the wrong person tells you your truth is the denial of your joys, that is a cage. There may be individuals that you still need to forgive, parents, parental figures. There may be family members or even ancestors that have passed away that you are being guided to offer forgiveness to, not because you need their assistance or want them back in your life, but because you must release that heaviness, release the loyalty to the pain. And so if there's still individuals that you hold this grudge to, forgive and let go. And honestly, your spiritual team, your ancestors could really be trying to wake someone up in your family that did you wrong or that did not allow you to be free, or it may have robbed you of something significant in your childhood. The guilt you grew up with is no longer yours, and it is in the hands of the true person that has caused you pain. You're no longer accepting the blame for the trauma that others have placed onto you. And I just want to say, what a feat, what a liberating ability to heal and transcend that cage. I hope you're proud of yourself. I am proud of you. Your spiritual team is proud of you. It feels like Your ancestors are nudging someone, trying to wake them up to let them know, like, hey, you need to apologize, you need to say something. Because even though you may not need an apology, sometimes that little effort, that shift could be a catalyst. It could be something that restores your faith in humanity. But I feel like you're beyond that. You are in restored faith. You are no longer heartbreaking and no longer deciding to continue a cycle of placing yourself in harm's way and in pain with lovers that don't respect you and uplift you. Now to the good part of this message. I've been blown away by how much luck and abundance is on your way because you have shifted out. You have become alive again. As like I said earlier, the floodgates, all of the opportunities, all of the things you should have received, but instead you were too numb to witness or accept. They're falling in your lap now because what is yours can never be taken away. They were just delayed and postponed. It had your name and address on it already. But now you can actually open the mailbox. Nothing is blocked. And so there is going to be a lot of abundance. And this could be by sharing your testimony, being joyous and happy, this infectious energy. This could be taking calculated risks with your finances and investing in something that you wanted to do since you were a child or something that helps heal your inner child. It is painfully obvious that you have shifted and you have literally leveled up. You've become a brand new person, and someone is terrified because you may know their darkest secrets. You may be the one that could spill all of the beans because this person could have been bad-mouthing you. They could have been promoting a narrative that was false. And now that you are comfortable being seen and perceived, and you are accomplishing and achieving, you're no longer dead because of the guilt in comparison to your growth. Their truths are inadequate. So you may have been ridiculed for healing, but that healing is bringing you abundance. This could have been herbalism, tinctures, remedy, or something new that you just followed because of joy that is going to pay off. Follow the joy. That is why I'm a joy midwife. Follow the joy because the joy will be the key, and it will always unfold and show you ways to introduce yourself to an abundance of joy that is endless. That's an inner spiritual spring, an inner ability to always awaken every day from a perspective of gratitude, of happiness, of knowing there's always more love and life to experience. You don't have to stoop low. You don't have to act like them now that you have elevated and transcended these limitations. They are no longer looking down on you, down upon them, because the horizon, the sunrise and the sunset, the beautiful images of nature, of the future, of what is to come, is far more fulfilling than worrying about the past and what someone else is doing. So this is it. Someone may be doing their best, putting all the pieces together. And in fact, this person could be the one praying to their ancestors, trying every trick to get you back because you were somebody's life force. As long as they could keep you in doubt and guilt, they would always be able to harness your energy. It feels like holding on to a rubber band and letting it go and popping someone's skin, or accidentally stepping on a mousetrap and it snaps back. You are a testimony of love transcends all, love transmutes all, and love is enough.